Ask me now. Let's see here. What have we? Questions, questions, questions. Oh, questions. Questioning. Okami or Okamiden? I've never played Okamiden, but I plan on doing it eventually. Maybe for an LP after Okami is done, if I ever freaking finish that game. When's my B-Day? April 2nd. And my next B-Day I can drink. Yay! What inspired you to do Pokemon videos? I don't know. I just like Pokemon, and I thought it might be unique if I did a Let's Play of a hack, since I'd been watching Let's Plays at the time when I was doing that. That was about it. I figured I could get views off of doing like a hack or something. And Pokemon was fun at the time, so yeah. Well, it still is fun, but you know. Why the stupid poses? Because! Ah! What's your favorite hack? It's hard to say. I want to say Snakewood, because it's freaking hilarious. But Sienna was also very good. It just sucks that it didn't finish. My favorite color. My favorite color is red, blue, and black, and not just because I like to punch people in the face. Pucha! Wow, that was more of a bro fist. PewDiePie shout out! Yay! Raptor EX, I've never even heard of that. Let's see here. Favorite spin-off. Well, that's the same thing. The same thing as hack. I told you Snakewood is my favorite hack. Snakewood and Sienna are both very good. Yes. So, more questions. Oh yes. Ma! Give me more! Feed me! Feed me! Oh, no, like Mystery Dungeon and Coliseum. I don't know. Conquest, I guess. Pokemon Conquest is pretty good. So is Pokemon Stadium is probably the best, though. What would you recommend a starting LPer to do? Get a decent, high-quality camera and microphone, and play a game that everybody likes at first. And when you get a good fan base, then play what you want to play. Yes. Let's see. Guns or swords? Well, swords are cool, but guns win every time because they're long range and they're cheap as crap. Oh, yeah! Yeah. It's easier to kill things with guns. That's being blunt. Sub or dub? Yeah. I prefer... It depends on the anime, really, but usually most of the dubs are really, really crappy. So, I prefer the subs a lot of the time, actually. Butterflies or rainbows? Butterflies or rainbows? Ah! I don't know. Butterflies, I guess. Yeah, butterflies! Woo! And stuff. The stupidest thing I've done in the last week. That's a good question. Let me think here for a second. Stupidest thing in the last week. I guess it's not really that stupid, but I microwaved a TV dinner, and I didn't wait to take it out. So when I took it out, it burned my hand, and I dropped half of it on the floor. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. But not as stupid as the one time where I pulled Alfredo sauce out of the refrigerator and dropped it because it felt hot. I don't even know what was up with me that day, but that was pretty dumb considering I just got it out of the refrigerator and stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Unicorns or centaur? Unicorns, chimera, dragons. Favorite book series? The Hunger Games. Let's see. Favorite viral video? I don't know if it counts, but Critical's Oregon Trail video, the first one, was probably the funniest freaking thing I've seen, like, ever. I don't even know what the Warriors... I think I've seen the Warriors, but I probably wouldn't do an LP of it. Yes, I pulled something out of the fridge and dropped it because it was hot, exactly. Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like... Okay, I'm not even doing that anymore. I'm not black. Kamehameha. Kamehameha is better than Falcon Punch. Falco! Mehameha! Haha, double. Alright. Koshi, Critical's Koshi 98. I've never seen that, actually. And I've been looking through his videos the past week. He's like one of my favorite LPers now. Strangest game I've ever played. It's hard to say. Let me think here. Strangest game I've ever played, because there's been a lot. There's been quite a lot. Either the N64 version of South Park Races, or Superman 64, I guess, would probably be in one of the strangest. Or there's also Clop, Q-Op, and Gerp are pretty darn strange. And what else? Yeah, well, mostly those. Dead Space is crapload better than Slender, I think. I love Dead Space. Let's see. If you could be a woman for whatever amount of time you want and then change back, would you, and what would your journey be like? I enjoy being a man, so I don't think I'd want to be one of those. Just saying. I like my dick and stuff, to be blunt. The worst game I've ever played was clearly Superman 64. I mean, there is no worse game than that, really, out there right now besides the Atari version of E.T. And I refuse to play that. I'll probably go insane from insanity and stuff. Next Pokemon LP is Storm Silver and Black 2 English, or White 2 English. My favorite game is hard to say. Story-wise, probably the best game I've ever played was To the Moon, which I just finished recently, actually. That game had one of the best stories I think I've ever played in any game. It was so moving. My favorite game to play, though, right now, it's hard to say. Skyrim's pretty darn good. I'm sure Big Rigs is the worst. I don't want to read that. I do read creepypastas occasionally. Saddest book, can't really say. I don't read that much. I mean, I read a few series, but that was about it, and none of them were sad. And they were all recent and stuff. So, more questions, more. Oh yes. I'm not answering that, sir. That is horribly inappropriate. No! Pointing at you, no! Alright, I think the answer to that would be obvious, sir. I'm not even going to mention the question on this video because it's horribly inappropriate. Yeah. So, more questions. Bow ties or ties? Ties. No, bow ties are easy. Did I like Star Wars Episode 1 to 3? I liked the second and third Guilty as Charged, even though Hayden Christensen's a terrible actor. T or A, actually T, considering what comes out of A is, yeah. Team 4-star or... Okay, well that's a stupid question. Anyways, reality or games? Well, if my reality sucks, then games, and if vice versa, then reality. Bow ties are cool. Yay, Doctor Who reference. Haha. My thoughts on children these days. I think they're all terribly ignorant. And I miss the 90s. 90s! No, but I think children and children's cartoons nowadays are getting stupider. But that's just my opinion. Favorite Doctor in Doctor Who actually is Tennant. Just like everybody else, I thought he was like one of the perfect Doctors. If you're talking about the original Doctor Who series, yes, I did watch a lot of it. My favorite original Doctor would probably be... Let me think here. I'm thinking back through all the Doctors. I like 5, actually. I like 5, and I like 7. So 5 and 7 are my favorite originals, and Tennant's my favorite current ones. I did watch Realistic Cat in the Hat, and I thought it was terrible. Screw that movie. Today's acting and the effect of special effects computer generation on movies. Today's acting, I don't think it's too bad. I mean, there's still good actors and there's still bad actors, as there always be, and I don't have a problem with CGI in movies as long as it doesn't take over from, as long as it doesn't, you know, mess up the movie. Seriously, it's really, I don't have an issue with CGI at all. I think it adds to movies most of the time. Misty, Dawn, May, or Iris? Honestly, I haven't watched the Pokemon animated series in ages, so, except for, I've only watched Generation 1 and 2 on the animated, and I guess I'll say Misty, whatever. And yes, they do need to make a good Dragon Ball movie, I agree. Dragon Ball Evolution was a piece of crap. That one's so, I'm a huge DBZ fan. Dragon Ball Evolution, the crappiness of that just enraged me. It's such a terrible movie. CGI monsters or well, CGI monsters, obviously. Monster costumes, there's none of them to just, they all just look fake. Skyla or Elisa? Elisa's cooler. Sci-fi's corny movies. On the side of we need something to make fun of, and we need something has to be the bottom of the barrel in order to see how good the top of the barrel is, I say yay. But on the fact that Sci-Fi's movies are crap, totally nay. Yeah, Jason or Freddy. I find Freddy is a more developed character. I like Freddy. Favorite food, chocolate. Gohan or Goku? Goku, only because Gohan basically got screwed up in the Boo Saga to make him look like a nerd. But that was bound to happen anyways with Chi-Chi and everything. So, best anime character in terms of badassery. That's hard to say. Let me think. The most BA anime character is probably Gogeta from Dragon Ball. As much as I hate Dragon Ball GT, Gogeta was the best part about it. He is so freaking BA. Oh my god, I love Gogeta. He's awesome. Anyways, yeah, Gogeta. Let's see. Never think you were dropped on your head as a... no. I'm too smart to have been dropped on your head as my baby. I don't have a girlfriend. I did, but she moved back in February, and it was like the best relationship I ever had, and blah, 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 but I'm hoping to get a new one soon. Hooray! Yeah. It's a good story. It had a happy ending, believe it or not, but it's a good story. Yep. Alright. More questions. More. Lady single. I'm just kidding. No. Just kidding. Alright. The cutest character in all of anime. Let me think about that one. Honestly, it's hard to say. I'm not really a humongous anime fan. I used to be, but then I kind of got off it. So let me think. Most adorable character, probably, I want to say the bear from Bleach is pretty adorable. I don't know, I don't remember his name because I haven't watched Bleach in ages. But the bear from Bleach is pretty adorable. Rose Tyler or Amy Pond? Oh man, I can't wait till season 7 too. I'll totally watch that. And I prefer Amy. I find Amy is hotter, and I find her character is less whiny and more developed. No offense to Rose, I do like Rose, but you know. One Piece, Dragon Ball Z I like a lot better than One Piece. I got really tired of One Piece after I stopped watching it on Toonami, to be honest. I tried to watch it online in Japanese, and I just couldn't get into it. Strong enough, honestly enough. Naruto was alright. It would be a ton better if they didn't add so many fillers. Like, literally, the last 3/4 of the first before Shippuden, the first series before Shippuden, were all filler. I hated that. And I liked Shippuden a lot better for a while. But freaking I just lost track of it pretty much. Like, there was one week where I caught up to the episodes that they were at in Japan, and then I just lost track of it and didn't get back to it again. So now I'm lost. Oreos or Chips Ahoy? Chips Ahoy, for sure. I'm a chocolate chip cookie nut. Sesame Street, I used to as a kid, and I mean, I don't really see what's wrong with it. honestly, as long as they're not teaching kids to murder people. Elmo's Massacre! Anyways, let's see. Reality shows are not ruining America. There are certain shows like okay, reality shows are not ruining America. MTV is ruining America with their crappy reality shows. Like, I don't see the issue with reality shows unless they're glorifying idiots and retards like the Kardashians and Jersey Shore. The game shows and stuff like that, I don't see why they'd be ruining America. I mean, they give people money and they provide a source of entertainment and possibly some learning experience. So I don't have a problem with game shows, but Jersey Shore and the Kardashians can go to hell. Anyways, I have played Minecraft. I'm not a humongous fan, mainly because I don't like spending hours building something and then having a creeper blow it up. But I do like some challenge, that's the thing. There's like no in-between challenge. Either the creeper blows it up or it doesn't. And if it's really boring without having creepers on the field, unfortunately. But I hate creepers, so I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. My favorite song changes often. But right now, I want to say my favorite band is probably, God, suddenly I can't remember the name. I listen to them all the time. I think it's called Bury Tomorrow. They're epic. I like Bury Tomorrow. My thoughts on Jersey Shore. Well, it's crap, and I think those people should get off TV and go do something useful with their lives, if they even can. Freaking Guidos. Anyways, I do have a Wii, and I don't have Mario Kart Wii. I don't really play my Wii that much. Game shows are amazing. Wheel of Fortune I like better than Jeopardy, granted, but Jeopardy's still fun. Thoughts on Toonami has changed, now it can better or worse for the direction you think it's heading. I haven't really looked into Toonami and probably won't look back. If it gears itself more towards more mature animes, I think it'll do better for itself. That's all I have to say about that. I do want classic. I haven't played War Metal Tyrant. I've never even heard of that. Card games in my past. I played a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not seriously, because my parents wouldn't let me have any cards when I was younger. But it was from the devil. It's kind of funny, yeah. But, yeah. There's that, and I played all sorts of just normal card games. You know, I had a couple sets of Pokemon cards. I never used them for competitive play or anything. I don't even know where they are anymore. Let's see. Toonami Aftermath. Yeah, I've seen that, I believe. No. Have I seen how Sailor Moon ends in the original Japanese version? No. I've not even been interested in Sailor Moon. It just didn't seem like a manly anime to me. Yeah. No thank you. Let's see. Classic Toonami 24-hour stream. That's nice. Dr. Pepper or Coke? I prefer Dr. Pepper. Although I've been losing a taste for it lately. Somebody plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively in my chat. That's nice. What else here? Let's see here. I has empty water bottle. I don't know why. Yay. Favorite sport? Martial arts or pro wrestling if it counts. Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter? Mortal Kombat I like a lot better than Street Fighter. It's easier for me to get into. I love Mortal Kombat. Soccer or football? I don't like either of them. I'm not a sports guy. Digimon, like it or not, I was never got into Digimon. I mean, I watched a little bit of it, and when I was a kid, and I got into it a little bit, but it was never really my favorite show. I preferred Pokemon. I like water additives like Neo and Crystal Light. I like Crystal Light a lot. Skyrim or Oblivion? Skyrim is a lot better than Oblivion, but Oblivion, it gave me a desire to do stuff after the main story. For some reason, in Skyrim, when I finished the main story, I'm just like, this is complete. I don't want to do anything anymore. Not even finish the side quest. I had no desire to do so. But Oblivion gave me that desire, so it's kind of like, I like Skyrim better in a lot of ways, but it's kind of even for me because of that whole end game thing here. Vampires or werewolves? Vampires are awesome as long as they don't sparkle like freaking Edward Cullen. Do you wake up later, early, or at the regular time? Early, because I have to go to work. Well, soccer's fun to watch sometimes. It all depends on my mood, I guess. But like I said, I'm not a sports guy. I'm not really into anything. Twilight or gay porn? Well, neither. Why would I like either of those? My most embarrassing moment... I'd have to think about that one, because I've had quite a few fails like that, of course. Did I ever go fishing? Yeah, I've been fishing, but I've never really caught anything. Favorite comic book hero, villain. My favorite comic book hero is probably Spider-Man. I do like Spider-Man. Villain, I'm not really a big comic book nerd, so it's going to be kind of generic here, but Spider-Man and my favorite villain is hard to say, really, because there's been so many good ones out there. Probably Joker. The Joker's probably one of the best villains out there. Let's see. Blink-183, not really. It's not really my favorite, or Blink-182, I'm sorry. I don't really like those kinds of bands. It's not really my style of music. Favorite number is 7 because it's lucky. Anime or video games? Video games. I'm a huge gamer, not so much an anime fan, even though I go to cons every year. Catwoman's pretty awesome too, but... Is there any hope for today's movie, comic, video games? Well, yeah, plenty of hope, considering Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, you know, the new Avengers, the new Dark Knight, all those are good. Even the new Spider-Man movie I like, so I think there's plenty of hope for today's movie, comic, video games. Domino's or Pizza Hut? Pizza Hut. Thanks. PS3 or 3DS? I don't know. I don't have either of those. Do I like DBZ games? Yeah, the later ones... The best one is probably DBZ Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I've tried playing, like, Budokai 2, and I realized how, like, dirt plain the fighting is in that. Like, there's not even really a variety of combos you can do. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I like Tenkaichi 3. There's a lot of stuff you can do, at least. I'm glad they expanded, but they haven't been great lately, I hear. I don't know what's wrong with the people that name DBZ games. That's a good question. They're Japanese, I guess. And I have played Boo's Fury. I've beaten that game multiple times, actually. It's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, DBZ game. I really like the DBZ RPGs. They're fun. Raging Blast and Tenkaichi 3 are your favorite. Well, that's nice. I have a family. I don't just play games every day. I don't really have time to talk to them much because I have 2 jobs, technically. I work 8 hours a day, and then I come home and I do YouTube, which I make money on. So I call that as a job, you know. So I basically have 2 jobs, plus freelance stuff, graphics stuff that I do, so, yeah. Oh, do I want to have a family or play games every day? Sorry, I read that question wrong. I'd rather have a family because, yeah, that would be awesome. You could always run out of games to play, but you could never run out of family moments. Oh, yeah. Family! Alright, favorite non-hacked Pokemon game is going to be Gold version. I grew up with it, and I think it's the most packed full of content version so far ever. Favorite anime Ultimate Attack, Big Bang Kamehameha. How old am I? 20. How did you get in school? What was your major? Wait, how did I get in school? What was the derpiest face ever made? This one! Okay, that probably wasn't ever the derpiest, but whatever. How far did I get? Oh, yeah, I graduated high school, and I'm getting my degree in computer graphics next summer. I would be getting it this semester, but I suck at math. Yeah, that's about that. I've not really drunken that much alcohol. I had some Coors once, but I didn't really like it that much. You know, high school graduation parties are crazy, you know, and stiff. Yeah. McDonald's or Burger King? McDonald's, they're probably worse for you than Burger King. Well, they're both bad for you, but McDonald's is probably worse for you. I just like the taste better, and their fries are delicious, even though they're really bad for you. Yes. Fish. Gross or not? Depends on the kind of fish. I like fish food. And I can't imagine any kinds of fish that I've had a particular problem with. Favorite GBA game, hard to say right now. Probably the first Phoenix Wright. If you could describe yourself in one word or phrase, I would say, Arrogant? No, no, I'm not that arrogant. Well, I hope not, at least. It's hard to say on that one, actually. I guess I could say unique, maybe. I'll go with that, unique. Subway or Kojak's? I've never had Kojak's, so Subway, I guess. And yes, I still watch WWE. And not as much lately, but I still watch it. Allergies? Nope. I believe somebody else came up with Tyrants, actually, and I can't remember who it was. I've never played Golden Sun, and yeah, First Phoenix Wright is GBA, I believe. I think it's GBA. I can't remember, to be honest. I think it is. If it's not, then I don't know what my favorite GBA game is. Whataburger or Wendy's? I've never had Whataburger, so I don't know. No, well, do I swear a lot? Oh, not on camera, because, and not around my parents, but around friends, I guess, a little bit. Not too much. They'll probably be able to attest to that. Where do I work? I work at a print shop doing graphic designs and setting up files and crap for the press. Favorite horror movie? That's hard to say. I had to say the scariest horror movie I ever seen, and I know a lot of you don't think this movie is scary, but when I saw Paranormal Activity 2 in theaters, I thought it was pretty darn scary. Most goriest is this Japanese movie called Grotesque. Yeah, that movie was nasty. I'm not in a gang. No, I'm not. Oh, I'm not going to say that because that's racist, but no, I'm not in a gang. Favorite foreign language? British. Favorite school subject? Well, graphic design, obviously. Well, I guess favorite subject in school is history, I want to say, or computer class. Little Caesars, Pizza Hut or Domino's Pizza Hut, I like that. Tokyo Gore Police, I've never seen that. Watched the movie Carrie. Well, that's a Stephen King movie. It can't be that bad, I bet. I've never really been afraid of any Stephen King movies. Papa John's is okay. I still prefer Pizza Hut. Yes. Can I make a paradox? Let's see. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck is Chuck Norris? That's a paradox. Maha! DMC or Resident Evil? I've never played any Resident Evil games. I've only played Devil May Cry 4, which I hear is the worst, so I couldn't really answer that. Are you scared of bats? Not really. I've had a Pizzolo. Yes, I have had a Pizzolo. Those things are pretty cool. Not my favorite, but they're pretty cool. Look behind me. There's nobody behind me. What are you talking about? I could see on my webcam, for freak's sake. You say Devil May Cry 2 is the worst? I don't know. I heard 4 was the worst, and that was the only one I played, so what do I know? God dang, I just lost something. Who the freak are you? You headphone cover thing that I just lost. Whatever. I wasn't using it anyway. Anyways. Give Tyrants... I would give you all a tour of my room if I could, but my webcam is connected by a cord, so I can't. Unfortunately, it's not a wireless webcam. Batman or Superman? Batman is deeper and darker and has more characters, so I'd say Batman. Yeah. Rapidly answering questions today. What superpower would you choose? X-ray vision so I can see women naked. Just kidding. Yeah. Just kidding. Probably the power of flight, I suppose, because it would be a lot easier to get places, and flight or super speed, because I wouldn't need to get a car to go places, or super strength, one of those. Supergirl or Wonder Woman? Don't know much about Supergirl, so Wonder Woman, I guess. She's kind of BA. Futurama's okay. I don't like it as much as some other TV shows, but yeah. One phrase a person who has played Pokemon knows the most. I want to be the very best, I guess. I don't know. Obama or Romney? I don't like politicians. So we'll just go with that. I'm dreading voting because I don't want to vote for either of those guys. Screw that. Oh no, it seems like I've started a Pokemon theme song war. in freaking my chat. Lovely. My favorite TV show, once again, that changes all the time, but I guess wrestling. That's the only thing I really watch on TV nowadays. What do I think about today's voters? I think they need to research who they're voting for and not just do it on a whim. But I understand that nobody has time, because I don't have time to do all that crap. Yep. Tyranee for Tyranee, King of the World. Well, thank you, sir. My thoughts on illegal immigrants. They're illegal, and they need to... Doesn't matter how much money you have, you know, you should probably try to figure out how to do it the legal way, or else you're costing us taxpayer dollars. That's what my thoughts on illegal immigrants are. Do I like that old channel called Jetix? No. I never watched Jetix, really. My voice acting has been confirmed with Nintendo LP. Yes, I just added him to Skype, and we need to get on and discuss it, actually. Speaking of which, somebody's messaging me. Ah, Victor! Oh, wait, holy crap, I don't have the live stream link in the video description? Ah, crap. No! Dang it! What a fail. Well, I have plenty of people here anyway, so obviously somebody saw it. Yes, alright. Saved. Crap, man. Alberto Del Rio. I used to like him, but he's gotten really stale lately, I think. Pancakes or waffles? I like waffles. How did I get the deal? I don't know. He just messaged me and asked if I wanted to do voice acting. I was like, heck yeah! I love Phoenix Wright! Ah! Chicken and waffles? I've never had that, so I don't know. Hulk Hogan or Stone Cold Steve Austin? Steve Austin is not a no-selling mother-freaking sex tape-making son of a gun, so Stone Cold Steve Austin beats Hulk Hogan out by a landslide. Sorry, I don't like Hulk Hogan. Bacon or sausage? Sausage. Buster Dar, Hadoken. Which LPer do I watch? Snowflake or Chugga Conway? I don't really watch either of those, to be honest. I know Chugga's famous and all, and I've watched some of his stuff, but I'm not really a big fan, actually. I mean, his commentary is nice and it's informative, but he just doesn't really excite me that much. So that's that. Favorite quote? Yeah, favorite quote. That's hard to say. Let me think for a second. Oh yeah, my favorite quote is actually one that I came up with: when all else fails, quit failing. Yeah, that's my favorite quote. Because it inspires you to push on and stop being a fail. Yep. Runaway Guys are the Creatures. Never watched the Creatures, so Runaway Guys. I like Runaway Guys anyways. Would I rather be hot or cold? Hot, I guess. I don't know, I don't like either. Oh wait, no, cold, because it's easier to get hot that way. It's easier to get warmer than it is to get cooler, I think. What's the class I hate the most in college? Math. Mostly because it's keeping me from getting my degree. God, I hate math. I failed a math class, and basically because my school system is stupid, I have to wait 3 more semesters to get my degree because I have to do 1 math class a semester because of the prerequisites. If I can get them all done at once, I can have them done this semester. It's ridiculous. I hated science classes too. Chemistry and biology were terrible. Ugh. Anything that involves math, I just hate it. Paranova or PewDiePie? I've never watched Nova, but PewDiePie is awesome. Tanks or fighter jets? Fighter jets. Seals or walrus? Seals. You're a biochemistry major? I apologize. I took a biology class in college, and it was just so boring. I could not stay awake in any of those biology classes. Like, by the end of the semester, I actually had to withdraw from the class because I fell asleep too much, and I was completely lost. Like, I remember one line, I'm like, oh, this test is coming up, I need to study for it. So I'm flipping through my book, and I'm just like, I have no idea what any of this is about. Face desk. Yeah. Let's see. You took 3 chemistry classes? I apologize. I would die if that had happened, because I hated the 1 chemistry class I had to take in high school. I fell asleep in class all the time, mostly in math and science classes, because I hate them. Am I a candy eater? Yes, I have a humongous sweet tooth, sir. Magikarp or Phoebus? Phoebus, because it's not completely useless before it evolves, and Melodic's a beast. Yep. Let's see here. If a hot naked chick showed up at your door, would you end stream? It depends on who that was, because I have self-control and morals, and if some random nude person walked into my room, I would probably call the police. Just saying. Laffy Taffy or saltwater taffy? Probably saltwater. If I remember correctly, that's more yummy. Laffy Taffy sticks to your teeth more. Batman! 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 Gum or gumshoe? I don't know. Gum, I guess, because gumshoe is kind of a you-know-what. Yeah. Phoenix Wright joke, people. If you haven't watched my live stream, then do it! Do it now. Chocolate milk or regular milk? Chocolate. Are you planning any Pokemon series? I've said that already. Red licorice or black licorice? Red licorice. Black licorice is disgusting. Which religion do you think is the most interesting? The giant spaghetti monster religion, even though I don't believe it's true. What else do we got here? It's interesting, even though it's a pile of crap. Oh no, I'm kind of being like PewDiePie. I'm copying. Downvote me, downvote me.